President William Ruto has termed the modernization and expansion of the United Nations office at Nairobi as a powerful expression of inclusivity, geographical balance, and the universality of the United Nations system.
Now, speaking during the groundbreaking for the construction of the expanded United Nations office here in Nairobi, Kenya, Assembly Hall, Gigiri, and inaugurating the new United Nations office block alongside the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, President Ruto said that the transformative project will modernize critical infrastructure.
Kamchemenza compiled this report.
Day one of the Africa Forward Summit saw a flurry of activities away from the main venue at the University of Nairobi, as President William Ruto held a series of high-level engagements with global stakeholders. In Gigiri, Nairobi, President Ruto, alongside United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres, broke ground for the construction of the expanded United Nations office.
Kenya remains committed and assures you of support for the United Nations through a whole-of-government approach, including what we are investing, close to $1.1 billion of domestic resources in expanding infrastructure.
What has been achieved here is not just buildings, it's a blueprint for the future. The new offices are UNON's first net zero building, powered year-round by on-site solar.
President Ruto indicating that the projected investment will support Nairobi's critical infrastructure, with the UN pledging its support in Africa's transformational strategy.
This project represents a visible and tangible expression of the support of the global community for the issues which directly affect not only us as smaller nations, but it also acknowledges Africa's leadership as a crucible for the solutions through which will emanate from here.
President William Ruto also held talks with Brice Oligui Nguema, the President of the Republic of Gabon, at State House, Nairobi, during his visit to Kenya for the Africa Forward Summit. Top on the agenda of the courtesy call were talks to deepen cooperation between Kenya and Gabon in education through expanded scholarship opportunities, technical and vocational training, and knowledge exchange programs aimed at equipping the young people with skills to drive Africa's economic transformation. The president also took the opportunity to seek President Nguema's support for Kenya's candidate for the judge of the International Criminal Court, Supreme Court Judge Njoki Ndung'u. Kamchemenza for Prime Edition.